Yo, 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 what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And I just want to let everybody know, if you fuck with me, make sure you stop by my official site, hustlegameboss.com, and check out my all new album, It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic. It's also available on iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, Pandora, Tidal. Big shout out to Tidal. YouTube on my other channel. You can see my videos and shit. That's youtube.com/Preem General, or just search the Supreme General. You'll find all my shit. That goes for any of the platforms that you enjoy music. You know what I mean? Any platform that you enjoy listening to music on, you can search the Supreme General and find me. Now on to the video. This one is regarding the upcoming rematch between Triple G, my man Triple G, and Saul Canelo Alvarez, another one of my favorite fighters. And as y'all know, I don't really fuck with Golden Boy at all, but this fight in particular gets coverage because I'm a Canelo fan before I'm a Golden Boy fan. And at the end of the day, I already know that as soon as Canelo is out of here, so is Golden Boy. So I ain't really even tripping on them. But as far as the fight go, this is how it's going to go in my opinion. Because this doesn't even have to be a long, drawn-out breakdown. We all saw the first fight. And if you didn't see the first fight, you need to go watch the whole thing. Not no highlights, go watch the whole fight. And when you watch that entire fight, what I see, or what I saw, was utter domination by Triple G. I saw reticence in the beginning of the fight by Triple G to really kind of jump out the frying pan into the fire per se. He wasn't really around for that at first, but I believe towards the middle of the fight, once he took some of Canelo's biggest shots and he realized that he could take them shits easy, and it was like eating Skittles, because he didn't fucking flinch. Especially that huge hook Canelo landed on his ass flush. And it was like he just ate that shit and kept coming like the Terminator. At that point, that was when I was like, yeah. Triple G might fuck around and knock Canelo out. But Canelo, being the wily veteran and the smart young fighter that he is, he was able to not only stay on his feet, but also give Triple G some hell in them last few rounds, man. He had a decent showing of himself, especially as far as his heart go. No one can question Canelo's heart. And you also got to give Canelo just a huge amount of credit for taking this rematch so soon. I got to state that, man, because you already know the people behind the scenes. That Golden Boy was probably on his ass begging him to take another fight just so they can get some money before they take another risk fighting Triple G. Because I believe they know that he lost that first fight. And I believe they know that it's not smart, per se, for him to go right in there again with Triple G before they maybe, some more tread has been taken off Triple G tire. But maybe it's only going to be hot at this point, you know what I mean? But either way, I give Canelo a tremendous amount of credit for taking this fight, because he didn't have to do it, and it's just very respectable. So win or lose, man, I respect Canelo. Honestly, I really do. I've respected him since the Lara fight, which I also thought he lost, but I feel like, most fighters wouldn't take that challenge, with the exception of my main man, Kell Brook. Shout out to my man, main man. I stole that for real. That main man shit. You know what I mean? But shout out my man, Kell Brook. My man, he took the challenge to fight not only Triple G, which was amazing in my opinion, and the fight that he gave in the fight was amazing, but he also, right after coming off that and that horrific injury when nobody would have questioned it, he still fought Errol Spence Jr. And to me, like I said, he got a fan for life because of that shit. Same thing with Canelo, because to be honest, I expected some fuckery. I expected Canelo to be fighting some tune-up cupcake May 5th, and then they was going to do the rematch in September, but now that they're not doing that, man, I got a lot of respect for Canelo. I salute him. But he's going to lose this fight. Triple G is going to... I don't think he's going to respect Canelo's power. And he's going to start cutting off the ring and applying hella pressure from the opening bell. I don't see Canelo really. As soon as Canelo starts gassing, we're gonna see. I will be willing to bet the house. As soon as Canelo start gassing, we're gonna see Triple G really turn the heat up on his ass. Because in the other fight, I believe that a lot of those times Canelo was able to kind of, keep Triple G from really realizing when he was like really hurt and not wanting to throw punches back per se. He was able to do that for long enough to keep himself in the fight, all the way up to about, the 8th round. Then Triple G started bum rushing him through that shit, and the subterfuge didn't last as much until the 12th again, when Canelo had a mild little comeback round. But in this fight, I don't see Triple G making those same tactical errors that he made in the first fight that allowed Canelo to get in the fight. Or I don't understand, but on some people's cards, they even have Canelo doing good enough to win the fight. So, which is ridiculous to me. Even the draw is ridiculous to me. I didn't see Canelo win 5 rounds in that fight, let alone 6 or 7. But it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But in this fight, Triple G, I expect to see him apply the pressure earlier. I expect to see him start landing earlier, and I expect to see him go to the body a lot more, because I believe Triple G was injured in the first fight, and I believe that if he would have went to Canelo's body, it would have also exposed his body, which is where the injury was, and that could have stopped him. So, that made him kind of one-dimensional in the fight, and even with that one dimension, he beat Canelo. So I expect to see another domination, except this time I expect really one-sided beatdown from Triple G. I know nobody else is probably seeing that. I see a lot of other people that have made prediction videos that I was able to see so far. They all expect Canelo to win. I don't see it. I mean, he's the younger guy, but he's also much smaller. I mean, I think that was proven in the last fight. Triple G is a true middleweight, and Canelo is really a guy who's a natural middleweight per se, but he's not a big middleweight. Like, to me, Triple G can go fight at light heavy and 168 easy. I can't see Canelo fighting at 168 or light heavy. I believe those weight classes are way too big for Canelo, and his power would not carry that far up, because his power didn't seem to carry from 154 to 160. Either that or Triple G has a fucking granite chin. We know he does have a granite chin, but the way he was eating them shots, man, leads me to believe that Canelo couldn't hurt him at all. So I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. You know what I'm saying? I will not be buying this fight because it's Golden Boy, but I will see the fight. You know what I mean? Probably go to the bar or something, or the club or whatever. If it's playing at the club, I'll probably be playing at like Buffalo Wild Wings or some shit like that, or I'll go somewhere in the hood. I prefer to go to the hood anyway. Go somewhere in the hood, you know what I mean, where I know they gonna have it. Give me some wings or some shit, whatever. Check it out. You know what I mean? But I know I ain't dropping no bread for this shit, because it's still fuck Golden Boy to the end of time. You know what I mean? Till they address them racist emails, I don't got no use for them, So that is what it is. In my opinion, it's going to be my man Triple G, probably by stoppage this time, because I think he knows if he goes to the cards, if it goes to the cards and Canelo is still on his feet, he's probably going to win the fight. Let's just keep it real. No matter what happens in the fight, he's probably going to win the fight, because the gravy train keeps rolling if he wins the fight. You know what I'm saying? Even if they have to steal it to get through. But, I mean, I don't see Triple G allowing that. I see Triple G, at least, the only way to really beat the fix, in my opinion, is for Triple G to get one or more knockdowns or to knock out Canelo. Other than that, it's going to be Canelo by majority decision or split decision or some fuckery. You know what I'm saying? One of them scorecards will be filled out before they even get there. Book it. I mean, it is what it is. Golden Boy, anytime you're dealing with they fights, it's going to be some funny style shit going on with the cards. It just is what it is. They're not going to let their cash cow go out fair and square. You know what I mean? They're going to try to rig the game as much as they possibly can. So that's why I expect Triple G to be much more aggressive, and I also expect Triple G to go for the knockout. And I expect him to actually get it, or at least a stoppage. I expect him. because I believe he's too big. I believe he's too strong, and I believe his jab actually gave, when he chose to use it against Canelo, it actually gave him some trouble. So, and like I said, I see my man Triple G by TKO in this one, man. Shit. I can shout out my man Canelo once again for taking the fight, and shout out Triple G for doing what he do, man. I'm out this bitch. I'm on to the next one. 100.